I normally don't fish on Sundays, but I'm getting behind on my schedule and I want to catch fish. But yeah, I normally don't fish on Sundays, and I normally don't fish in water like this. But it's been raining for like the last week and a half, and I need content and I need some fish. And I definitely ain't going to go up to the lake because for the last couple of months, they've had all the boat ramps closed, and they reopen them for, well, till tomorrow, the 10th of July. That is tomorrow, right? Yeah. For the 4th of July weekend and a couple extra days. And everybody and 100 people they know and 100 people those people know are up there on that lake. So I'm not going anywhere near it. I didn't bring an ultralight with me, which kind of sucks. But hey, we'll make do with what we got. Like I said, didn't bring an ultralight with me, so I just got my old trusty rusty Dobbins Fury 661 and a Shimano Nasky, an 8-pound braid, which is more than enough for this little creek. As muddy as it is, ain't gonna bother with a leader. Don't need it. Just gonna run straight braid, going raw.
That's what she said.
I guess I could get a hook. That would make this whole heck of a lot easier. And when I'm running just straight braid on something, especially with this finer braid like a Daiwa J-Braid X8, the 8-strand, super smooth braid. I'll run a Palomar knot. Palomar, best knot in the world for attaching straight to braid. Hey, we got one. Don't feel half bad either. Dude. Just a slob of a war mouse. That's a very pretty one too. Tons of colors on that one. Belly flop, I'm sorry. I may have to drop down, or not drop down, go up to like a 32nd ounce head just to kind of manage that current a little bit better. Oh, I don't know what you is. You ain't very big, but we'll take you. Not take ye, but take ye. Take E. Little bitty redbreast. I feel a little bit more comfortable walking around banks like this just because of these new kicks I got on.
New boot goofing.
The all-terrain tread. Super aggressive. That, and they got a lot more ankle support than the crap I was wearing. For real, these are new shoes. Wasn't really anything wrong with the other ones I had. It's just they were fabric side and wanted to flex and had no ankle support and whatnot, which made it a nightmare to walk around creek banks and stuff like that. So these are Ozark Trail, whatever they're called. Kind of an imitation of the Reebok ZigTech all-terrain shoe. At least the tread is. And they're not a lace-up type of shoe. They're just one of those stretchy, cinch down kind of deals. Dude. Jeez. This bluegill just hit it like 3 or 4 good times. And I may need my pliers for that one. That is a hog of a bluegill. Anyway, let's get it back. Not a belly flop. That was a good bluegill. Hey, got us one. Thought that was a stick because I bumped into something a couple of times, and well, that thing that I bumped into bumped back. Little red. If you're new to the channel, I take pictures of every fish I catch because I have a logbook, and a quick picture is the easiest way for me to remember what I caught on a particular day. Or a mental note. Just take a picture and know exactly what I caught and where. Huh. That's unfortunate. I've seen this spot right here in the road a couple of times and never really thought much about it. I thought it was just a dirty spot in the road. And I see some glass, and there's a computer board of some sort right there. So I was like, huh, all these leaves right here burnt. So there's a car on fire at some point right here. Unfortunate. Like right there's a little motherboard or computer board or something. I don't know what that was, that greasy red looking thing. That sucks. Well, that wasn't a terrible little hour-long stop. You know, somebody getting off work, going to lunch, or, you know, fishing before they go to school, work, whatever. Only have a little bit of time and just want to catch a couple fish. You know, hour long is not a bad little stop. A lot can be done in an hour on a creek. But I haven't fished this particular part of this creek very much lately, just because it fluctuates so much more than the farm creeks into this creek, which is downstream. But I will be fishing this section here a lot more come fall because crappie are going to be moving a lot more. Which reminds me, what is going on with the crappie? Like these small little roadside creeks like this, and the little farm creek, and you know, anywhere else that's small like this has crappie, where the heck do they go? Like, I could probably count on one hand how many crappie I have caught in the last 4 months. It's just, there's only so many places that these fish can go. Like, where do they go in these small bodies of water that's so limited? Either way, come fall, you can start seeing or expecting to see more crappie fishing videos because I am really looking forward to the crappie bite. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't fish this section that much anymore because of, you know, it fluctuating. And here lately, fishing has just sucked for me. Like today is about average, if not one of the better days. It's just been, you know, upper 90s, super humid, raining constantly. And this creek here has been like up and muddy and just flowing really hard and restructuring everything in the creek for like the last month and a half. So fishing has not been exactly great. Like I almost got to the point where I was having to go back to one video a week, but you know, I don't want to do that unless I absolutely have to. Anyway, roadside creeks, you got an hour before school, work, your lunch break, after work, whatever. Don't be afraid to stop and hit tiny little roadside creeks. They can be very surprising. This picture is proof. That is the biggest bass that I have caught out of this little creek in the 4 years that I've been fishing it. is about a pound, pound and a half or so. You never know what is in these little roadside creeks. Anyway, hope you like the video. Thanks for watching.